Hey Jay, where you been? You been hiding on us? Did you get lazy? Oh, shush. I haven't seen you do anything useful lately either. Move along. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This time around I want to show you something that I've been putting off for a really long time, and I really shouldn't, and neither should you. While it's not totally necessary, it is something that will help you get around the fretboard and know where you're at. And that's learning where the notes live on the fretboard. So grab your guitars and let's go play. To begin with, let's do a little refresher course on things that you should already know at this point. In particular, the name of the strings. You have the low E, the A, the D, the G, the B, and the E. Then we have the 7 notes of the musical alphabet, the A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. 7 notes, that's all there is. There is no H. Go to the A string, that's A, whole step to B, which is 2 frets, half step to C, 1 fret, whole step to D, whole step to E, half step to F, and a whole step to G, which brings us back to the A at the 12. The magic of the 5th and the 12th frets. 5th fret, that low E on the 5th fret is the exact same as the open A below it. 5th fret on the A is the D below it. 5th fret on the D, open G. 4th fret, because we've got this little borderline at the B, is the open B string. 5th fret on the B, the open E. Let's start with the A. At the 5th fret on the low E, that's your first A you're going to encounter. Which matches the open A beneath it. A, A. Now we need to find it on the D string, which is simple enough because if you remember, if that's an A at the 5th fret, 2 strings down, 2 frets over is the octave. Also an A. Sounds a little different because it is the octave, which means it's 8 steps up from that original A. But it's still that A. Move down to the G, and we know that G begins it again. So 1 step from the G is another A. So open G, whole step, and there's your A, which you'll notice matches this one on the D. Same A, same octave. If I hit the right note. So we've got it down to the G. Let's figure out where it is on the B. Now, with this one, it's a B, and the A comes before the B. So what you're going to want to do is find that octave B, which is at the 12th fret, because everything at the 12th fret is the octave of the note. B, octave, drop back a whole step, 2 frets, and you've got the A. And that is an octave up from this one. And back to the E, which matches the thick string, the low E, by an octave. So if it's the 5th at this one, it's also the 5th at this one, which also matches this one. So you'll see that they come in pairs. The two you find on these top 2 strings are the original. Then you get 1 octave higher on the next 2 strings, and the 3rd octave on the next 2 strings. So keep practicing that. You've got the A at the 5th fret. You've got the open A. You've got the A at the 7th fret. You've got the A at the 2nd fret. You've got the A at the 10th fret. And back to the A at the 5th. 5th fret, open, 7th fret, 2nd fret, 10th fret, 5th fret. And just keep practicing that, saying A each time you do it. A, 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 A. And that way, it'll impress upon you that those sounds are the A's you're looking for. Then when you move on to the B, that's 1 step up from that A you did. So that'll be 7th. And on the A string, that'll be a step up, 2. And if this was your A, the 9th will be your B. And if the 2nd was the A, your 4th will be your B, which, as you know from the tuning, open B, and the 7th fret of the high E. And so on. If this is your A, and this is your B, it's a half step to C. You can find all the C's doing that same thing, moving 1 down from where you were previously. And keep adding to it. Go through the whole alphabet, and then you can start doing stuff like A, B, A, B, A, and continue on adding to it. Be sure to speak them out as you're doing them. That way your mind registers what you're hearing. I know. Why is this even important? But the reason is, if you know where the notes are on your fretboard, when you come across something that you really enjoy, you can play it anywhere, in different octaves, different voicings. So say ABC, something simple. A, B, B, C. Can be played on the next string down. A, and the next string down. At an octave higher. Or that same octave on the next string down. or the next octave up. And the next string. So that's why. Explore, enjoy. Now, in case you haven't noticed yet, anything that I'm teaching you, I'm still working on myself. And I'm going to keep working on it until I'm satisfied with it. As I learn it, I pass it on to you. Which brings me to another topic that I've seen a lot lately, where I'll watch interviews with guitar players and there are things that they see, that they play, and they're like, oh my God, that was horrible. But as guitar players, as musicians, we're going to be our worst critics. Any artist is their worst critic, because the general public will look at it and go, that is amazing. And we're like, no, I screwed up on that part. The general public doesn't really notice that. We're the only ones that notice that. So don't beat yourself up about it. We're artists. We create. We learn from our mistakes. It'll get better. But we're the only ones that really notice. So keep going. So you keep practicing that. I'll keep practicing that. And we'll see where we get. Have fun with it. And I'll see you next time with a new video. And with that, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. And remember, most importantly, there is no H in the musical alphabet.